It was simply unimaginable even a few months back to raise any doubts about Virat Kohli's selection in the Indian T20 squad. However, a significant dip in form and a lack of big scores recently have now given rise to the unthinkable question: is Kohli's place in T20 squad under threat? With an average of 50.12 and a strike rate of 137.66 in T20s, Kohli can sure walk into any 11 in the world. His last half-century was in February against West Indies. However, he needs to score runs and be consistent enough to secure his berth in the T20 squad. The recently concluded T20 series against England was touted to be an important one for Kohli. It was believed that the noteworthy performance in the series will be enough for Kohli to cement his spot for the T20 World Cup later this year. Kohli, who played 2 matches against England, failed miserably. In the second match, he scored just 1 run, and in the third game, Kohli managed to score 11. And invariably, a poor performance against England was brought his place in T20s under close scrutiny. Kohli had stepped down as Royal Challengers Bangalore captain after the end of 2021 season. It was believed that the decision will help him to bat freely and with a renewed vigor. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. He scored 341 runs at an average of 22.73 in 16 matches. Kohli did notch 2 half-centuries, but that could hardly justify his poor show. Kohli is not the first cricketer to go through a bad patch. Many great cricketers have endured such phase and eventually managed to come out of it. A minor tweak instance or some modifications in batting have often helped batters to get back to their original form. Kohli is no exception. Someone as experienced as him can certainly learn from his own mistakes. After the completion of the ODI series against England, Team India will travel to West Indies for ODI and T20 series. Kohli, who has been rested for the ODIs, is expected to feature in the 5-match T20 series. He will undoubtedly be desperate to showcase his old form to bury the ongoing discussions once and for all. It is simply an arduous task to find Kohli's replacement. But with Deepak Hooda and Surya Kumar Yadav's brilliant form and players like Sanju Samson and Shreyas Iyer in the wings, Kohli needs to quickly improve his batting in the shortest format. Ahead of the upcoming T20 World Cup, scheduled to be played in Australia, Kohli has to regain his form to tackle the challenging overseas conditions. It is still too early to talk about Kohli's future in T20. India are set to take on Pakistan in their first match of the T20 World Cup on October 22nd. And for someone as skillful as Kohli, there is enough time to ensure his berth.